This is the second last suit in the series, ballistic suits. This won't go military. This is built for S.W.A.T units. North they just got their own for high school shooting and stuff like that. You want to see S.W.A.T with one of these riot control. Special forces would wear one of these suits. Head to toe, it covers 97% of the body. About 98% flexibility. It'll stop armor-piercing IEDs. And, yeah, it's unbelievable. It covers it. It took a lot of years, basically 23 years, from those suits to here. The technology in this is just absolutely extraordinary. If I had time, I'd show it to you. This I'll show it to you. This is, yeah, on the other side again. It's like my son said, you know, I've done, I don't want to jump the gun, but Project Grizzly has been my oxymoron, so to speak, but in a good way. I've said in many interviews, like I say, I shoot straight. I don't talk behind my back. That's the same thing that I've said to Mr. Lynch many times. Man's genius, absolutely, as my father said, a maverick. That's why it's Tarantino's favorite documentary stated on the Charlie Rose show. There's a reason. Man's absolutely visionary. Who the hell wants to pay $8-10 to go to a theater? I mean, a theater. They sold out around the world. I was in theaters showing this stuff. 1,200, they had to switch theaters to get 12 people. Why? I'm a natural resources technologist. I'm a behavioral specialist. I'm not going to spend $10 to go see a documentary. He knew that. So he made a documentary that was just, it had it all. You just look at it, it's just, unbelievable. Now the oxymoron comes where I would have liked to have had 3 or 4 minutes in the documentary of the science behind it. As MIT said, Hurtubise ain't no hick out of the country. But you don't know that unless I get up and lecture that. You don't see that in the documentary. Now, I've never been disrespected by the public. I've been all over the world that have seen it. They've always been respectful to me, but they see an eccentric in a funny suit with a vendetta against the grizzly bear. When they watch it, you don't see a lot of science. I am the world's foremost authority on bear deterrent sprays that you can buy anywhere you want from Ontario. The companies come to me to test them. Do they work? No, so don't bring them into the bush. For human beings, great. My wife carries them, and I carry them in the bush with the two-legged animals, but no, they don't work. The suit was built for a lot of other things, science-wise. Now, the oxymoron is it's because of that movie from this brilliant director that Harvard University got a hold of me, the Ig Nobles. And it was through the Ig Nobles that I had now received a lifetime pass to lecture at Harvard and MIT, which I have many times, both great institutions, for all of my other technologies, godlike, everything else that's come from the suits, everything else that I do in that. So, an oxymoron, and it didn't give the science that I would have liked in the documentary, but from it, it gave me Harvard University. So, and this is what I do in the process. What we're going to do right now, yeah, I was a little nervous. We've done lab tests and that, and the reason why this was going to David Letterman, this here, going to the Letterman show. But having some intellect, I looked at it and said 3 minutes on Letterman would not facilitate the true technology. I mean, it's like a dog and pony show. Get up there and my brother hits me and everybody's looking and saying, what's this guy, some kind of nutcase? Here at least I'm able to explain the technology when the hit comes. This is a full helmet to the S series, the suit itself, for S.W.A.T and military now. Now this is 5 years old, this helmet. The Apache doesn't look like this at all. The major problem with all these helmets, Captain Keith Cunningham, generals in the field, actually colonels. I went to the boys in Iraq and that, and I would give them the helmets, sharpshooters and that, and I'd say, put it on. How am I coming along? And the one problem that was always there, I mean, this has got all the bells and whistles, right? This is air conditioning, top to bottom, directional ear mics. It's solar power, has a solar energy system on the back, laser tracking system. That's for chemical warfare. The charcoal breathing apparatuses, and that's all. This is including bulletproof. As you can see, there's a lot of bullet holes in there. Bullets are still inside the helmet. Shotgun 7.6251. There's no helmet in the world other than mine, especially my Apache that can handle a 7.61 directly to the head. There isn't. This has been shot to hell. But the reason why I'm demonstrating this is the BBCT, which is the ballistic breakaway crumple technology, which is built into the face shield. Bullets are an easy partner. Very easy to stop. Bullets is not a big deal.
My helms can eat bullets all day long. That's not what kills. I also got a brother that's a cop. See, I'm stuck in the middle because I know the technology that they make these poor bastards wear. Like my brother in the military, my brother that's a cop, OPP up in Moose Jaw. It's terrible. You have no idea that, oh, man, it's monstrous what they make our boys wear. To explain hydraulic shock, as my wife says, we lecture all the time, Dave, but people don't understand. So help them understand hydraulic shock. Everybody understands a cop in the field, you know, Tim Horton Donuts. They have a vest underneath. It's 22 layers of Kevlar. It's very light. That's called soft body armor. That can't handle long rifles. A long rifle is a sharpshooter rifle, a deer rifle. They can't handle those bullets. Can handle a 9mm, which is what a cop wears, 357 Magnum, and to make my demonstration more potent. If I took a cop, any cop, and stood here on this stage, and took a 12-gauge shotgun, firing a 1-ounce Savage slug, that's incredible, powerful, not birdshot, a 1-ounce Savage slug, that'll go through an elephant. If I shot that cop point-blank range, he'd be dead. But it wouldn't be the bullet that killed him. See, the first 2 layers of Kevlar would grab that slug and eat it up like it was nothing. That's called cold stock. It's the hydraulic shock, you see, blow all is inside you. You talk to many a cop, as I have, and our boys in the fields with their armor, they get shot, and they live, and they're screwed for the rest of their lives. Hydraulic shock. Well, it took 22 years, talking with some of the greatest neurosurgeons in the world. 22 years. You saw those hits to my face? I like to think I'm still pretty articulate. It works. I'm here for a reason, people, because my suits work. Well, it took 22 years to get that technology, which I'm going to demonstrate now. The Apache, and as I said, claustrophobic. See, I jump around a lot, but when I gave this to all the boys in the field, every single one of them said, man, you know, it's really great, Troy. You know, all these bells and whistles and gadgets. Damn, it's claustrophobic. That's why you don't see a Marine in the field, a Canadian soldier, Special Forces, even SWAT. They have half helmets. It's like World War I. That's all they've got is half helmets. You can't cover the face, people. Number one, they get flagged. That's my brother, military. It's against military code to take, if you had a full helmet on, like, you know, Halo, everybody watches, you know, Iron Man, stuff like that. You can't take the helmet off and have your cigarette or have a coffee break or eat. You can't. It's got to be on at all times when you're in the field. So a full helmet is damn hard to create that's not claustrophobic all the time. I tried everything. So finally, the Apache has retractable shields. Just like the movies, really. It's the real thing. You press the button and the shields come into the face. When he's not using it, the helm never comes off. He just retracts the shields. Why I'm demonstrating this, and the shame is, this is my baby. Right? This took hundreds and hundreds of hours. This is going to be destroyed when I'm done. The helmet will be fine. You can shoot it all day long. But the face is going to be gone. That's its job. Breakaway crumple. Think of a car. The new technology in it. Why to survive in a vehicle? It crumples. That's what this has in it. And it has a breakaway technology. It has a crossover technology where this can be mandated into sports. Hockey, football. Think of hockey now. As of last week, it's mandated that all NHL players have to wear at least a half shield. Well, when I do this demonstration, come on, old blood. Let's get this done here. Yeah, you got 16 over there? It's not real, don't panic. I want to swap. What I'm going to demonstrate is, again, the reason why I'm using this helm is the Apache is built, and this is the only one I got left. All the other ones are tested with bullets and bombs, but I've never done this test against me. So yeah, I could die, dead serious. But I have to trust the fact that I test everything in labs before I do it on myself like that. That's why I knew I was going to walk out of the truck. Was I not terrified? Very much so. But I walked out of the truck, no strategy. And so would our boys that was on. This technology is on the Apache, and it's the crossover because it's not the helm you're looking at. The Apache is much more sleek, much smaller, and the shield is retractable. It has the BPCT inside of it, ballistic breakaway crumple technology. So to understand it, I'm going to demonstrate. Hold on, just like that. Yes. I'm going to demonstrate. My brother's going to stand here. A SWAT officer, okay, in a home situation. He's got to come in or he's got to come into a building. He's got his boys behind him. See them all the time come in like this? They only wear a half helmet, you see. A lot of them get shot in the face. Well, they're dead. I'm going to demonstrate if they were wearing an Apache with this technology, BBCT, and he's coming around the corner, what I want to demonstrate is a shotgun blast to the face. My brother's 200 pounds. It's a real baseball bat. You kill a man instantly. So my point to all the idiots out there, there's so many idiots. Boy, there's no sporting helmet in the world. All they did the tests. Not riot control, not football, not hockey, not NASA car racing. You put a helmet on the face, get an average sized guy, 200 pounds with a baseball bat, point blank, everything he's got to the face. You're not going to get hurt, kids. You're going to die. So don't do it at home. Jeez, come on, wow, the idiots out there. My point is, it doesn't matter if Brock Lesnar is standing there, or Mark McGuire. It can handle 5 times what you're going to see my brothers doing. But I'm going to simulate with the helm on, SWAT officer coming around the corner, shotgun blast to the face. Picking up the bullets, that's easy. That's not his problem. That's not what's going to kill him with a full helm, with bulletproof shield in the front. It's the hydraulic shock. That blast would kill him. Not so with this technology. And for the people that can't grasp that, and I don't mean that in a ignorant way, I mean, shotgun blast, okay, think of our boy, right? Think of God on skates, Sidney Crosby. Seriously. Okay? Love the boy. If he was standing, I want you to ask yourself for a second, just some of us are going to try to kill him. If you had Sidney Crosby standing right here, who just spent a year over because of concussion, there's morons in hockey. If you had Sidney Crosby standing right here with the exact helmet he wears, exact helmet, I'll put my life on this statement. I don't piss down over his back if the helmet's raining. If Crosby was standing right here with the helmet he wears on the ice, with his half shield, I want you to ask yourself one question. My brother takes my face off with this technology. If that was my brother hitting Crosby with that half shield he wears on his helmet, would the kid get up to ever skate again? You ask yourself that. No, he wouldn't. But if I had Sidney Crosby and I took his helmet with his shield and put this technology in that, my brother would lay him out on the stage. He'd get up as quick as I'm going to get up, and he'd say one thing: "You make me 2 dozen, because I got a team that would love him." So here we go. Now, if this doesn't work, I'd like to answer a question right now that I'm asking all these screams of Project Grizzly. How come we didn't see your wife in the movie? She's going to get blamed for that. But I'd like to say, my wife is sitting there, and I love the baby girl. Been with her for 22 years married. She gives me the strength I am, and she makes me the man I am today. I love the baby girl. And my girl. All right, I'll do SWAT. You think of Sidney Crosby. See what happened? See that? See the breakaway? See how it breaks away? Crumpled technology? People, I'm telling you straight up, that's not a joke. That would kill anybody on any helmet made today. You take any protection out there, I don't care if it's riot control, I don't care if it's a hockey helmet, a football helmet. Put a hit like that. That was incredible force. There's no tricks and bells here. That's real that I do. Now with that technology in there, that's all cell bulletproof shielding, everything like that, that's going to stop the bullet. It won't stop the hydraulic shock coming through. That's why our Marines and that get blown apart. IEDs, not the shrapnel people.